No OT, Faye? Vegas likely going to host another big fight like it usually does, Cinco de Mayo weekend. This year, shaping up to be Canelo Alvarez and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Expected to be the biggest fight ever involving two Mexican boxers. The new T-Mobile Arena likely to host this one on May 6th. For more, let's bring in Bernardo Osuna. Bernardo, this fight has seemingly been discussed forever. How did it finally come together?
Yeah, both of these guys, once they made their pro debut, their career paths were eventually going to cross. Weight separated them years after years as Julio Cesar Chavez kept going up in weight and Canelo Alvarez kind of stayed where he was, just moving from welterweight to 154 and 155 pounds. But it had to happen. It was the fight that Mexican fight fans have been expecting forever, and finally it came together because Canelo Alvarez decided to step up 10 pounds to face Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who had to drop down 4.5 pounds from his last fighting weight. So it really became an issue of weight. Who was willing to make the sacrifice? And both guys decided to make it happen, and that's why we're finally having this fight on May 6th. It's not 100% that the fight's going to take place, though, at the T-Mobile Arena. Jerry Jones could come in with a lot of money and take the fight to Dallas, Texas. So we'll see what happens, but the front runner is the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
All right, we'll keep an eye on the venue. Like, look, you just talked about in the ropes what these two fighters doing in terms of the weight, but there's significant weight outside the ropes as well. Mexico's two most popular fighters. What does that mean?
It means that neither of these fighters can afford to lose. There's a lot of credibility at stake. There's a lot of pride at stake. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was willing to give a lot of concessions in terms of the weight, the money, the percentage on pay-per-view. It'll be 75% to 25% in favor of Canelo just to get the fighter from Guadalajara inside the ring. But on the other hand, all the pressure moves on to Canelo Alvarez. He is the biggest star in boxing today since the retirement of Floyd Mayweather and the retirement and comeback and farewell tour of Manny Pacquiao. But he needs credibility. He needs big names on his resume. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is the first. If he comes away with the victory, he could fight Gennady Golovkin in September, and that would make a 2017 that would really cement Saul Canelo Alvarez as the boxing superstar he perceives himself to be.
We're kind of up against the clock here. Real quickly, why should the average boxing fan care about this one?
Because anytime two Mexican warriors step into the ring, it never fails to deliver. Just think Barrera Morales. Think Israel Vázquez against Rafa Marquez. Think Julio Cesar Chavez against Azabache Martinez. Anytime two Mexican fighters with so much at stake step into the ring, you're going to get a show. It's not going to be Mayweather Pacquiao. It's not going to be Ward Kovalev. There's going to be sparks.
And here's a breakdown of the two fighters, the old tale of the tape. Similar career records. Chavez taller, the longer reach, but Canelo expected to be a significant favorite come May 6th.